Hi everybody, and welcome to Off the Cuff Healthy Cooking with Craig Mitchell. I have to start off with kind of an apology this week because you've caught me flat-footed. I was having trouble thinking of something that was really tasty, nutritious, and wonderful to make this week. So I asked a good friend of mine who's helped me out before. He's a famous comedian. You saw him last year. His name is Bruce Baum, but I gave him the wrong time to call me. So right now I don't know what I'm making. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to stop the episode and... Oh, wait a minute. Oh, cool. Bruce is calling me now, just in the nick of time. Excellent. All right, we're gonna have. It's a video call. Okay, hold on 1 second. I just gotta take this. Okay. Hey, Bruce, what's going on?
Mr. Mitchell, your assignment, should you accept it, is to make 4 cheese stuffed mushrooms. And by the way, that's not 4 mushrooms stuffed with cheese. That's 4 cheeses stuffed into mushrooms, and you can use any cheese you want. Choice is yours, except Cheese Whiz and American cheese. Don't use those. Okay, so memorize this, because you and I are the only ones that are privy to this information. And when you're done, this message will self-destruct.
I wouldn't worry about that. My phone doesn't have a self-destruct. Go figure. It does have a self-destruct. Okay, well, thanks, Bruce. I think. Well, thanks for the warning. So, I'm going to make air-fried stuffed mushrooms. Actually, 4 cheese stuffed mushrooms in the air fryer. It's going to be low carb, low cal, and max flavor. Oh, I'm also throwing in some almond flour for texture. So, in the future, check those Android batteries. I had no idea. Let's do this. Okay, now here are the ingredients for our stuffed mushrooms impossible. First up, mushrooms. I'm using Monterey mushrooms. Cream cheese, 4 ounces. I'm using a low-fat cream cheese. Some shredded white cheddar. Some shredded Parmesan. Some shredded sharp cheddar. Now, I've really been into this lately. I love almond flour. We're going to sprinkle this on at the end for texture. It's going to be really tasty. About a teaspoon to a tablespoon, depending on your taste, of Worcestershire sauce. Yeah, that's how you pronounce it. Some garlic. You can use fresh garlic, crushed garlic, garlic powder. I'm using minced garlic. And salt and pepper. Also not shown due to spatial concerns, some fresh parsley, which I'm going to put on as a garnish. And here we go with stuffed mushroom impossible. Let's dismiss some misconceptions about mushrooms. They are delicious. They're not all poisonous. When I was a kid, my parents scared me because there would be toadstools and stuff growing around the house. And they would say, don't eat mushrooms. But I learned to love them, I do. This is a Monterey mushroom. It's a little bit bigger. And this is what we're going to use for our stuffed mushrooms. Here's one I like. You find this on pizza a lot. It's a white mushroom. And it's really, really, really good. And look, mushrooms are harmless. They're tasty. They're nutritious. This is really good. And the low cal. Oh. I guess that was a Smurf house. The prep for the mushrooms is really easy. I'm doing 4 mushrooms. Here's what you have to do. See this little stem here? You can just pull it out like that. Just wiggle it out. Discard it. Or you actually can eat it, but it doesn't work for this part. And you want to cut away some of the excess here. So you have more room to put the stuffing and the cheese and the stuffing, which is the cheese. And there we go. That's how we cut it. Now, believe it or not, this is ready to do the stuffing. There, it really didn't even take that long. These are now ready for the filling. Now we shall do that. So before we mix our filling, all we have to do is put our cream cheese in the microwave for 15 seconds. Okay, that's it. Now it's time to mix the ingredients. First, the cream cheese, nice and soft now. The Parmesan, then the white cheddar, And the sharp cheddar. The Worcestershire, the cheddar sauce. The salt and pepper to taste. The garlic. I love garlic. And that's it. Now I'm just going to mix it thoroughly till it's all mixed in. And then we're going to start filling up the mushroom caps. This really cannot be easier. And well, it could be easier if it didn't stick as much. But yeah, you want to put in each mushroom cap. It's going 4 ways. Of course, that's one. I'll show it to you, hold on. That's one. And just continue with the rest here. Man, I gotta tell you, I tasted some of this on my finger and I wanted to finish my finger. It was that good. That's 2. And there's your 4. All 4 of our mushrooms are stuffed and almost ready to go. Now I'm going to take the almond flour, and as I said, I'm going to sprinkle some of it on top, just for texture. We're going to put this in the air fryer for 5 to 8 minutes at 370 degrees. And don't forget to spray the air fryer because these mushrooms can stick. Okay then, as we promised, into the air fryer. 370, I'm gonna get 380. I'm gonna do it for 8 minutes, but I'm gonna check it at 5 just to make sure it's not burning. So the mushrooms are now cooking in the air fryer, and I wish I had found this before. I didn't know my roommate was into mushrooms, but I found this in his room, and lo and behold, he has his own mushrooms. He loves them so much that I guess he doesn't want me having any. He wouldn't miss 1 or 2, would he? Well, it tastes kind of dry. Oh my gosh. Now I know what kind of mushrooms they were. Oh no. I'm tripping with the Brady's. I think I'll put this back where I found it. But now that I know that that's his, it explains a lot of stuff. And the mushrooms are done. Ooh, man, they don't look too impossible to me. And the finished product. And there we have it. Air fried 4 cheese stuffed mushrooms. Low carb, low cal. My type 2 diabetes is gonna love it. My tummy's gonna love it. You're gonna love it. I want to thank Bruce Baum for his great idea, and also I want to, talk about his Noggin Blast hot sauce he makes out of his own backyard. Go back to last season and watch episode 5. You'll see how he made this sauce. Amazing. So I'm going to have a little bit hot. You can have it, of course, the way you like it. This recipe will work with crab, with tuna, whatever you like to stuff mushrooms with. So here we go. Oh, that is unbelievable. That is so good. I have the hot sauce, the cheese, the almond flour on top. Really makes a crunchy difference. This is fantastic. Dare I say restaurant quality or restaurant quality? I can't talk because it's so good. This is outstanding. I highly recommend this. This is a great snack. This is a great appetizer. It's just great, period. I have to finish it. That's it for this time. I'll be back in 2 weeks after this debuts with another delicious, low-cal, low-carb, healthy recipe. If you think these are going to last till lunch, you are sorely mistaken. Thank you very much. See you next time.